In the fast-paced realm of personal and professional development, few books have stood the test of time quite like Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. First published in 1936, this tome quickly ascended to bestseller status, marking its place as a cornerstone of success literature. With over 15 million copies sold, Carnegie's work has transcended generations, offering timeless strategies for those seeking to navigate the complex web of human relations. Dale Carnegie, a man whose roots were firmly planted in the art of public speaking and debate, laid the foundation for his book through a prolific career that encompassed roles as a sales agent and actor before he found his true calling. His passion for public speaking led him to the Young Men's Christian Association, where his lectures would garner such attention that he would often address rooms brimming with eager listeners. This success prompted Carnegie to establish his own public speaking school, a decision that cemented his influence on the subject. The school's legacy persists, with public speaking courses based on Carnegie's methods still shaping the communicative prowess of individuals today, including notable figures such as Warren Buffett. How to Win Friends and Influence People is not merely a collection of platitudes. It is a work derived from meticulous research into the lives of historical greats, from Julius Caesar to Thomas Edison, and interviews with luminaries like Franklin D. Roosevelt and Clark Gable. These investigations informed Carnegie's creation of a 14-week course on human relations and public speaking, the essence of which is distilled in his book. The principles laid out in Carnegie's work are simple yet profound, centering on the understanding of basic human nature and the power of interpersonal skills. From avoiding criticism and expressing genuine appreciation to arousing an eager want in others, Carnegie's book provides a blueprint for not just making acquaintances, but forging deep, influential connections. It's a guide that asserts the importance of empathy, the effectiveness of encouragement, and the artful dance of navigating social interactions with grace and tact. In a world where the ability to sway opinions and cultivate networks is more crucial than ever, Carnegie's book remains a beacon for those looking to make their mark. Its enduring popularity is a testament to the universal applicability of its lessons, a manual for anyone wishing to excel not only in business but in life. As this narrative continues to unfold, the insights gleaned from Carnegie's masterpiece offer a roadmap to a more connected and influential existence. The journey through his teachings is one of discovery, where the principles of human connection are not just learned, but mastered. For those who haven't yet had the privilege of delving into Carnegie's work, the availability of the book and related resources are a gateway to a more profound understanding of the art of human relations. The exploration of Carnegie's teachings leads to a foundational trio of techniques for adeptly managing human interactions. These techniques, which are as relevant today as they were upon the book's inception, are predicated on a profound understanding of human nature and the subtle art of influence. First among these techniques is the principle of avoiding criticism. Carnegie astutely notes, if you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. This metaphor encapsulates the counterproductive nature of criticism. It is but human instinct to defend oneself against reproach and justify one's actions. The alternative, then, is to resist the impulse to criticize and to approach situations with a more constructive and empathetic mindset. This shift in approach can disarm defensiveness and open the door to more meaningful dialogue and resolution. The second technique is the act of giving honest appreciation. Termed the big secret of dealing with people, this approach goes beyond mere flattery. It requires a sincere effort to recognize and articulate the value in others' contributions and qualities. Such appreciation can unlock goodwill and foster a sense of importance within individuals. Carnegie emphasizes, every person knows something you don't, suggesting that each interaction is an opportunity to learn and to make the other feel significant. The third and final technique involves arousing an eager want in others. Carnegie uses the analogy of fishing to illustrate this point. When you go fishing, you don't bait the hook with the strawberries you'd like to snack on. You use what the fish prefer: worms. This principle advocates for viewing situations from the perspective of others, to understand their desires and frame propositions in a manner that aligns with their interests. This technique is not about manipulation, but about aligning mutual goals to create a win-win scenario. In understanding and employing these three fundamental techniques, the importance of grasping human nature cannot be overstated. It is through this comprehension that one can navigate interpersonal relations with finesse, transforming potential conflicts into opportunities for collaboration and mutual respect. By eschewing criticism, offering genuine appreciation, and arousing an eager want, the path to influence and friendship becomes clearer, leading to more effective and harmonious human interactions. Building upon the understanding of human nature and the art of influence, Carnegie presents 6 principles for engendering likability, a key aspect of forging strong, positive connections with others. The first principle is to show genuine interest in others. This is not merely a strategy, but a way of engaging with the world that reflects a deep-seated curiosity and respect for others' experiences and feelings. Recording and remembering personal details such as birthdays or expressing a need for someone's unique assistance demonstrates a level of care that goes beyond surface interactions. Carnegie's anecdotes reveal how such interest can open doors and build rapport that surpasses even the most sophisticated sales techniques. The second principle is the simple, yet powerful act of smiling. A smile is a universal sign of goodwill, one that indicates pleasure in others' company. But as Carnegie warns, insincerity can be easily detected. Thus, he advises to preface a smile with positive thoughts, making it a genuine reflection of one's inner state. The third principle involves remembering people's names and using them in conversation. Carnegie tells the story of Jim Farley, a man who rose from humble beginnings to become a key political figure, partly because of his remarkable ability to remember the names of tens of thousands of people. This skill made others feel recognized and valued, contributing significantly to Farley's likability and success. The fourth principle is to be a good listener and encourage others to talk about themselves. People often seek commonalities in conversation, but Carnegie suggests that letting the other person discuss their interests can make one seem like a great conversationalist. By listening attentively and allowing others to express themselves fully, one can de-escalate tension and find solutions that resonate with their perspectives. Discussing what interests them, the fifth principle, is about focusing on the passions of others. Carnegie recounts how President Theodore Roosevelt would prepare for meetings by reading up on topics of interest to his guests. This preparation showed respect for their passions and often led to more engaging and productive conversations. Lastly, making people feel important is a principle that can be practiced in every interaction, from the briefest encounter with a clerk to the most significant business meeting. By finding honest admiration for others and expressing it, you can make people feel valued and important. These 6 principles are not just techniques, they are philosophies for interacting with the world. They are rooted in the basic human need to be understood, appreciated, and respected. When applied with sincerity, they can transform superficial encounters into deep connections, making people feel not only liked but truly valued. Carnegie's approach extends beyond making connections to influencing others and persuading them to adopt a new viewpoint. 12 strategies are outlined, providing a guide to navigating conversations and debates with tact and respect. First among these strategies is the avoidance of arguments. Carnegie maintains that arguments cannot be won. They may result in temporary victory at the expense of resentment and ill will. He suggests that instead of engaging in fruitless disputes, one should acknowledge the other person's importance and opinion, thereby providing a space for constructive dialogue. Showing respect for others' opinions is another vital strategy. Even when disagreeing, it is crucial to avoid telling someone they are wrong. By doing so, you respect their dignity and pave the way for open-mindedness. Carnegie advises using phrases like, "Well, now, look, I thought otherwise, but I may be wrong. I frequently am, and if I am wrong, I want to be put right. Let's examine the facts." This approach disarms potential defensiveness and encourages a more collaborative exploration of the truth. Admitting when you're wrong can be a powerful tool in winning people over. Doing so promptly and with enthusiasm can transform adversaries into allies. Carnegie illustrates this with the tale of a disgruntled newspaper reader who wrote in to criticize an article. The author, Elbert Hubbard, responded with humility and an invitation to discuss the matter further, effectively disarming the critic and building a bridge of understanding. Encouraging others to talk about themselves is yet another strategy that Carnegie champions. This not only applies to casual conversation, but also to heated debates. Listening patiently allows the other person to feel heard and often results in a more amenable atmosphere where resolutions can be found. These strategies aim to create an environment where ideas can be exchanged without hostility. By avoiding the urge to argue, showing genuine respect for differing opinions, admitting one's own mistakes, and encouraging others to express themselves, one paves the way for interactions that are not only more productive but also more likely to result in agreement, or at least a respectful understanding. These techniques underscore the philosophy that persuasion does not require dominance but rather empathy, respect, and a genuine desire for mutual understanding. Carnegie's insights extend into the realm of leadership, providing guidance on how to effect change without inciting offense or resentment. True leadership is not about wielding authority, but about guiding others with empathy and tact, fostering an environment where positive change can flourish. One of Carnegie's key principles for leaders is to begin with praise. Before addressing any issues or areas for improvement, acknowledging what has been done well sets a positive tone and shows appreciation for a person's efforts. This approach helps to create a conducive atmosphere for receptivity and makes individuals more open to subsequent guidance or criticism. Another principle is to call attention to people's mistakes indirectly. This can involve highlighting errors in a non-confrontational manner, sometimes by referencing a general observation or sharing a mistake made by someone else, including the leader themselves. This strategy decreases defensiveness, making it easier for individuals to recognize and accept their errors. Talking about one's own mistakes before criticizing another person is a powerful way to create a safe space for dialogue and growth. When leaders are candid about their own shortcomings, it humanizes them and establishes a culture of humility and continuous improvement. Carnegie illustrates this with a story about Charles Schwab, who inspired a lagging mill crew to improve their production numbers without direct criticism. Instead, he sparked a friendly competition that led to increased output, simply by making them aware of the numbers to beat. Carnegie's advice on leadership focuses on fostering an environment where people can learn and grow. It's about making individuals feel respected and valued, which in turn motivates them to improve and contribute to the group's success. By implementing these principles, leaders can inspire change and cultivate a culture of teamwork and personal accountability. These methods not only prevent resentment but also engender loyalty and enthusiasm, the hallmarks of any successful and adaptive organization. In summarizing the profound insights from Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, it becomes evident that the book's impact has been far-reaching and deeply resonant with readers and leaders across the globe. The core principles, ranging from avoiding criticism and giving honest appreciation to remembering names and encouraging others to speak about themselves, craft a framework for navigating the complexities of human relationships with grace, understanding, and effectiveness. Carnegie's strategies for winning people to one's way of thinking, such as avoiding arguments and showing respect for differing opinions, underscore the importance of empathy and respect in communication. Moreover, his guidance on leadership, beginning with praise, acknowledging one's own mistakes, and fostering a culture of improvement, provides a blueprint for leaders who aspire to influence without breeding resentment. The key takeaway from Carnegie's work is the enduring relevance of these principles in building better personal and professional relationships. By applying these lessons, individuals can enhance their interactions and create meaningful connections in all facets of life. The principles are not just techniques but philosophies that advocate for a more understanding, appreciative, and collaborative approach to life. Those looking to delve deeper into Carnegie's teachings will find the book, along with various related resources, readily available. These materials offer a chance to explore the nuances of Carnegie's principles and to consider how they might be adapted and applied in contemporary contexts. Through continued learning and reflection, individuals can integrate these timeless insights into their daily lives, enriching both their own experiences and those of the people around them.